What's up, weirdos? Good morning. All right. Another fantastic day. So far, sitting on Saturday morning, green weekend as we go here. Very nice, very nice. There was a lot of speculation on whether we were going to be green or red going into this weekend. So far, so good. And we're going to talk about why. We're going to have a look at the Ethereum chart as it continues to smash out and worked its way to the upside. We're going to have a look at Bitcoin, what's going on there, what's going to happen there. We got some ZBEX stuff to get into as well. We got some Jasmy updates for you from Hara himself and so much more. So let's get into it, my friends. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe to the channel on the way in. It's absolutely free, guys. Let's look across the altcoin market. What do we have? Clearpool is having a fantastic day. Let's move on to the weekly. Look at the weekly, guys. Anyone who's complaining that crypto's not doing any, altcoins aren't doing anything right now is tripping and not paying attention. We got a couple good DCA entry points still. Stuff like Swiftcoin and Nadix are looking good. Let's go a little bit broader here. What do we got? Aerodrome, Velodrome looking great, especially on the weekly. Telos a good, and Veracity, Flare, some strongholds, some good DC opportunities, guys. Turbo's looking good. Doge is strong. Toshi, Telcoin, Arbitrum, Chainlink, Gala, all looking fantastic. And even just a little broader, Ethereum name service, PI, XTZ, Fartcoin's doing okay. Pepe's all right. SEI, everything's looking good, guys. KuCoin's token is doing great. Exchange token, KuCoin. Yeah, looking good, guys. Looking good across the altcoin market. I still did some DCAing today. I'm going to be putting my buy alerts over on the Patreon shortly. Because you know what? I still continue to DCA, baby. I still continue. If I have a bag that's red, I'll DCA into it still, right? Let's have a look over at the Bitcoin chart. Wow, we wicked all the way up on Bitcoin to just a hair under $118,000 this last night / this morning, right? But we're green right now, sitting at 116,845. Our goal remains the same, getting above this white line, which is also right in sync with the 30-day SMA at $117,000, $117,222. So that is where we need to see a break above and a close above this white line. That's what we need to see. We can wick up there until we're blue in the face, but we got to close there. Now, I told you guys yesterday I didn't think it was going to be that easy to break above that line for Bitcoin because look how significant this level was. For 20 days, it was support. Look at all these wicks down below or right to it and then right back up again. It was a very strong level of support for over 20 days. It's going to be a significant level to break through. I'm not saying it's going to take 20 days to break through, but it could take 5-6 days. You know, we've already been chipping away at it for 3, so and we're not closing above it. So it could take a few more days to break above there, which is fine. Which we have time, right? We're not so much concerned with that as we are with Ethereum's chart, to be honest with you. Bitcoin's going to make its way up. That I have no doubt about. I'm not worried. But if we go over to Ethereum, sitting currently at $4,200. Now, yesterday we were right below this trend line here that was acting as support as it was putting in higher lows. And then we ended up crashing below because Bitcoin dropped. So now we've worked our way back up. We were using it as resistance yesterday. We broke above, and I said if we break above and close above this level, guys, this trend line, we were going to have a pretty big move to the upside. And here we are, $4,200. This is going to be a great daily candle close, which is probably going to lead to further continuation to the upside. Something like this is about to happen again, in my opinion, right here. Starting here and working our way up. So keep a lookout for that, guys, which is going to keep altcoins in a melt up phase, right? Altcoins are going to continue to melt their way upwards as Ethereum does this. Now, make no mistake about it. It's not altcoin season just yet. It is we're transitioning into Ethereum season, right? So Ethereum has to go first, as most of you guys are well aware, right? So we wait for Ethereum to go, and we kind of take it from there. Right now, if we go and we look at the altcoin season index, you can clearly see we're in a neutral stance here at 43. So we're not in altcoin season. We're not in Bitcoin season. We are seeing Ethereum do its thing, right? So that's okay, right? That's the next step from Bitcoin doing its thing. Now, that doesn't mean, I don't want people to get confused. That does not mean that Bitcoin is done moving. Bitcoin's going to continue working its way up, but we're about to see, as I'm showing you on the charts now, to total 2 and Bitcoin dominance. You're going to start to see the dominance start to transition over to the altcoins in terms of price appreciation, right? Bitcoin's still going to be working its way up, though. My top for Bitcoin, as you guys know, I've said multiple times, is between $150,000 and $180,000, 200,000 on in a most bullish scenario, right? But 150 to 180,000 has been my target for the top of this bull run for Bitcoin. If we look at the total 2 right now, we broke out of the bull flag to the upside, broke above resistance last night and closed there. Resistance was at 1.51 trillion. We're sitting at 1.55. We are in send mode on the total 2. Fantastic. And again, if we look at Bitcoin dominance, the exact opposite is happening. The bear flag breakdown happened. We fell below support. We're at 60.54%. We're now down to 60.05. I think this breaks down somewhere around 58% to 58.5% before any kind of little bit of support level kind of kicks in here. So, but we are seeing this. It's happening, guys. It's happening. We've been watching these 3 charts. We've been watching the Bitcoin chart with the M2, the Bitcoin dominance, and the total 2. We've been monitoring these charts for a couple of weeks now, and I told you guys that this was coming. Every day we watch this take place, right? If we go over to Bitcoin and let's see what the M2 is doing today. Just kind of going sideways today is the M2, which is fine with me. But again, guys, I told you we're still right on pace for a monster move here. Monster move on Bitcoin. But, like I told you guys before, if Bitcoin dominance does not break this trend line, the M2 money supply, if we don't break this trend line and put in a higher high than right here at 141,000, whatever, if we don't put in a higher high than that on the M2, then guess what? We are probably going to just roll over here. We could come up and reject off and then roll over. But what I want to see and what I think will happen is I think we'll actually break through, put in one more higher high on the M2 money supply before rolling over, and that will be the opportunity for Bitcoin to continue to run into around November, right? So that's what I'm watching for on Bitcoin and the M2. We'll see how it goes, right, guys? We'll see how it goes. We'll continue to track it. All right, so what else do we have? What's in the news today? What is happening out there? Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Simply use our link in the description, guys. Get yourself a phenomenal deal. There's a 2-for-1 on the biometric wallets right now. You can swap, take profits right on your Decent wallet. You can even stake on there and gain passive income. Not your keys, not your coins, guys. Again, use our link in the description. Get a phenomenal deal. Continuing on, this from Hara-san. He says, important notice, the official X account for Jasmy and Janction have been compromised. So the X accounts for Jasmy and Janction have been hacked. So don't believe anything that's posted from those accounts until this problem is rectified. Don't click on any links that those accounts share because they will be scams. They will be phishing scams. Don't do it, guys. Don't fall for it. Shout out warning from Hara. So be safe out there, okay? be safe out there. And this, another milestone reached, my friends. 80,000 ZBEC holders officially, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. The community continues to grow at a neck break speed. Congratulations to all of the ZBEC holders, and to all of them, all the ZBEC holders that are coming in the future. Absolutely phenomenal, my friends. Absolutely phenomenal. We're so close to 100,000. Before you know it, we're going to be talking about 1 million, guys. Right? Do not sleep on ZBEC. I keep saying it. Make sure you do your research out there. And listen, guys, speaking of research, if you're newer to crypto, if you've never been through a bull run before, there is no shame in having your hand held by a community of people who've been through multiple bull runs, right? We can help guide you through this space, mentor you through it. We have thousands of people over there that have been through just about every conceivable problem and scenario and situation there is in crypto, and can help walk you through whatever problem that you come across, right? That's why we're there. We're there to give you the tools to succeed in the space. Make sure you get the education that you need and the training that you need to actually make life-changing wealth for yourself. For example, if you don't know how to identify where liquidity is in the market, there's a very strong possibility that your sell orders are not going to fill. And you're going to wonder why. And quite simply put, the answer is because you didn't get educated. You thought you had it all figured out. Join the community of thousands of other members today. For crying out loud, it is the price of a cup of coffee a day, my friends. Would you really risk being a bag holder for 4 more years to save yourself a cup of coffee? Doesn't sound worth it to me. Join today, guys. Learn how to actually build life-changing wealth for yourself. You want to quit your 9 to 5, you want to retire, you want to go on vacation, you want to pay off your mortgage, buy a new car, you want to figure out how to do that. We got the fries that'll cross your eyes, my friend. Come aboard today. The link is down in the description. Join the 10% club. Again, the link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.